The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, I'm Jasmine Ira with the news. In this edition, Bishop on tourism, Marpe disappointed, and PNG trial with Philippines. At the 16th Mining and Petroleum Conference, Australia's former Foreign Minister Julie Bishop on why Australia should invest more in PNG. The three-day workshop held in Sydney, Australia, stressed to stakeholders of the investment opportunities in the resource sector and important role as state representatives in resource projects, whether existing or upcoming in PNG. Australia's former Foreign Minister Julie Bishop was a guest presenter at the 16th Mining and Petroleum Conference in Sydney, Australia this week. Her topic, why Australia should invest more in PNG.
Minister Murray and I have been speaking about this topic, and we agree there should be more Australian investment in PNG. It's just a question of how we do it.
Bishop added that Australian people have long supported PNG development through the foreign aid budget. This year, it will be about $600 million, but the Australian private sector has also long supported development in PNG. She said the current investment is around $24 billion. She said that it is a significant amount, but the sum needs to increase. She said during her time as foreign minister, one of her earliest commitments was to move the relationship between PNG and Australia to equal economic partners. Bishop went on to commend the PNG government and Prime Minister James Marape for forming government.
His Connect PNG policy is so exciting because he's identified areas of focus where I know Australian business has expertise and will have great interest in partnering with PNG. He spoke about roads and airports and wharves and communications, the internet, energy, healthcare, education, forestry, agricultural, fishing and tourism.
Former Foreign Minister Julie Bishop shared in her speech as well that tourism in Papua New Guinea is a key area to look into for investment with Australia.
And I was particularly pleased to hear the Prime Minister talk about tourism, because this is an area where we could partner much more closely with PNG, and I had the opportunity to talk to the Tourism Minister just before lunch. Australians are great travellers. They love travelling around the world. But when it comes to PNG, they often see it through the prism of historic visits, like Kokoda Trap. And while that's very important, there's so much more that we could partner with PNG in relation to ecotourism. Sensitive, careful, considered, environmentally friendly, ecologically sustainable tourism.
Prime Minister James Marape is disappointed at the fake news about mining and petroleum conference. He stated this yesterday after an editorial in one of PNG's newspaper claiming that former Australian Foreign Minister Julie Bishop had rubbished Papua New Guinea at the PNG Mining and Petroleum Conference in Sydney this week. After an editorial in one of PNG's newspaper claiming that former Australian Foreign Minister Julie Bishop had rubbished Papua New Guinea at the PNG Mining and Petroleum Conference in Sydney this week, Prime Minister James Marape is disappointed at the fake news of this. Marape, who attended the Sydney conference on Monday, said nothing could be further from the truth. The people of Australia and PNG demand an apology from the newspaper company for what seems to be a deliberate attempt to damage good relations between our two countries. Even PNG Chamber of Mines and Petroleum President Anthony Smare, who organized the conference, is bewildered at where the newspaper got this information from. Such lies propagated by foreign-owned media in PNG will only damage the good relations between Australia and PNG that have existed long before they came in, he stated. He added that the 1,000-plus people who packed the Hilton Hotel in Sydney never heard a bad word from Julie Bishop, who, even after leaving politics, continues to be a good friend of PNG. Her speech at the conference on Monday was a selling point for PNG, he continued. Marape was also disappointed that people of PNG believe the editorial of the newspaper. It is also very disappointing that Papua New Guineans, even the well-educated ones, believed the newspaper editorial, which spread like wildfire on social media, he said. Marape said he had never controlled media in PNG, which is mostly foreign-owned, since becoming Prime Minister in 2019. He stated that his government will be encouraging more PNG ownership of mainstream media in 2023 and beyond. Minister for International Trade and Investment and Yanguru Sausia MP Richard Maru visited inland Hawaiian in Wewak, East Sepik Province on Thursday to discuss with the leaders and the communities in Arang Village on the new Yanguru Hawaiian Road. Maru visited Hawaiian Village to hear from the people there if they were willing to give their land for the road to be built next year.
Minister for International Trade and Investment and member for Yanguru Sausia, Richard Maru is grateful that the Yanguru Hawaiian Road has been included in the 2023 national budget, but he needed assurance that the people will cooperate and give the land without demanding for compensation. He said the outcome of his visit turned out well. The people gave support for the road. As soon as the funds are released, construction would start. This new 34-kilometer road will connect Yanguru to Hawaiian inland, linking the two districts from Yanguru Station to Wanjo in the inland Hawaiian region of Wewak. Maru said that this road is aimed at opening up more land for cocoa farming and two new crops that Yanguru Sausia district want to introduce on a large scale. They are coconut, kava, and even carbon trade, given the vast primary virgin forest in this untouched area. He added that Papua New Guinea needs to produce more and export more. There is big land for Yanguru Sausia that needs to be cultivated and developed. Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
TVWAN News continues when we return. Stay with us.
With BSP Internet Banking, you can enjoy your banking at home, at work, or wherever you are. BSP Personal Internet Banking allows you to view your accounts and transactions, transfer money, bill pay, schedule future payments, or access your bank statements. Visit your nearest BSP branch to register now. BSP Internet Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Whether we're playing sport, exercising for fitness, being active for work or play, just having some fun, or just chilling, there is one name we can count on that we know will keep us going strong. Skell Rice. Healthy, nutritious, delicious medium grain rice full of vitamins and minerals. Skell helps us maintain a healthy, active lifestyle so we can enjoy every day.
Skell Rice. Skell Life.
SB Lager was there for the birth of our nation. We cheered when we dominated the Pacific Games. And we were full of pride when the Hunters lifted the cup. SP Lager. Cheers to 70 years.
Open bets.
At TISA, we've been the common thread in Papua New Guineans' lives for 50 years. At first, we were simply teachers helping teachers. And today, we're the largest savings and loan society in PNG, with members across our nation's public service and industries. It's an honor to be the common thread in so many lives. Not for profit, not for charity, but for service.
Magic tasty rice makes tasty rice.
Making white flour rice become my favorite below family one-time meat tasty belong Maggie tasty rice. Put him 2 pela cup rice long pot, add him water, na 1 pela packet Maggie tasty rice. Mix him good na boil him rice. Make him white pela rice come up tasty one-time Maggie tasty rice. Maggie, the taste PNG loves.
Welcome back. Member for Yanguru Sausia and Minister for International Trade and Investment Richard Maru appealed to the headmaster and the teachers of Passam Junior High School to also focus on academic excellence. He was speaking during the graduation ceremony of the Grade 12 and Grade 10, the first graduation since the former Passam Primary School was upgraded to a junior high school.
Member for Yanguru Sausia and Minister for International Trade and Investment Richard Maru encouraged the graduating students of Passam Junior High School to do their best because statistics is that 30,000 students graduate grade 12 every year and only 7,000 have the opportunity to attend universities and colleges. The rest go back home. He said in the past there were a lot of opportunities, but today opportunities are hard to come by. Minister Maru encouraged students and parents to have a purpose and plan for getting an education. Maru made a commitment to Passam Junior High School that he will find $500,000 kina to help the school complete 8 incomplete classrooms. He appealed to the school board as well to dedicate some of the classrooms for food studies so that grade 8 and 10 students can access food studies if they don't get a placing in grade 9 and grade 11. Maru added he will help the Passam community in any way he can. Frida Kana, TV1 News.
266 grade 8 students of North Goroka Demonstration Primary School graduated on Thursday, December the 8th. The graduation coincided with the opening of 2 4-in-1 double classrooms. Board Chairman Willie Yoba thanked the school board and management as well as its teachers for ensuring that the school operations ran smoothly throughout the academic year. Ending on a good note, Principal Education Advisor Albert Wesley witnessed the graduation. He declared that North Goroka Demonstration Primary School will be elevated to high school status and operate as one in 2023. 53 participants of the Fisheries Business Training Program graduated in a small ceremony held at the Crown Hotel yesterday. They are from Abao Goilala and Hirikoyari districts. The certificate presentation was officiated by John Chris Dodson, Deputy Managing Director for National Fisheries Authority. The National Fisheries Authority held a special graduation ceremony for 53 participants from Abao Goilala and Hirikoyari in the Central Province graduating from the Fisheries Business Training Program on Friday. The graduates are of different age groups with various backgrounds. Each maintain an SME activity either in mud crab or fish farming. They participated in the 6-week fisheries training program facilitated by NFA trainers. The program began on November the 3rd and ended December the 8th, 2022. The training they've undergone is aligned to the Fisheries Strategic 10-year project, where NFA will train, build capacity and engage in extension support services for ordinary Papua New Guineans to meaningfully participate in the development of the fisheries sector. In his keynote address, Mr. Dodson stated the graduation symbolized the planting of a seed in each of the participants, which would be a commercial amplifier to the training they received and boost the MSME business they currently run. Mr. Dodson said NFA aims to bring a commercial acumen to the skill set that the people already have, like in fishing. Maria Huanyangre, Fisheries Business Program Leader based in Madang, said the program will empower many coastal villages with their MSMEs, and this recent program, being the first of its kind, already shows promise that will be fully utilized well. You're watching TV1 News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
When you're spending time with family, when you've got a big day ahead, when you have given it all you've got, when you're putting on a feast, that's when you want the best. That's when you want flame rice. New flame rice. Win him, Olgeta.
SP Lager was there for the birth of our nation. We cheered when we dominated the Pacific Games. And we were full of pride when the Hunters lifted the cup. SP Lager. Cheers to 70 years.
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier by you like you more.
Alright man, show me some good slippers around here.
Boss man.
Good, you want. Strong like you, smart like me.
Yeah, I hope they don't break.
Now surely look his son. This is Relaxo. Strong plus thread. Should I try them on you?
No, please. I'll take them.
Relaxo. Very strong, lasts long.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Welcome back. Mayor Resources has come on board to support the Give Him 60 Athletics Club with sporting gears currently used by 6 athletes at this weekend's National Championships at the Sir John Guy Stadium on Thursday afternoon. Give Him 66 athletes comprising of the Ho brothers, Ratu, John Jr., Joseph Keaya, Henry Eva, and siblings Herman and Lance Phillip, including head coach trainer John Ho, were presented with track shoes, top, shorts, and walkout shirts by Mayor Resources Security Manager Peter Harry. Harry made the presentation on behalf of the company managing director Paul Mulder, head of exploration Thomas Charlton, and director business affairs and former Brisbane Broncos rugby league star Darren Lockyer. He said the trio have made it possible for the athletes currently competing in the events on the final day of the competition on Sunday. The PNG women's football team, currently undergoing intense training in Sydney, are bracing themselves for their first international friendly against Philippines this Sunday. This is part of the team's lead-up preparations towards the 2023 FIFA World Cup qualifiers in New Zealand in February.
A half months away from the qualifiers, the PNG women's team will be treating this weekend's friendly against the Philippines national side as a good exposure to test out their strengths and weaknesses and what needs to be done. Since arriving in Sydney on Monday, the team has been based at the New South Wales Development Facility and were exposed to some intense high-performance sessions. PNG national women's coach Spencer Pryor earlier on highlighted some crucial areas that he saw at last weekend's friendly between the Blacks and the Gold at the PNG Football Stadium, Port Moresby. Pryor said this weekend's friendly against a world-class side such as Philippines, who have qualified for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, will be a good test for the girls.
We've got the Philippines on the 11th and the 15th of December in Sydney. We haven't confirmed the venue yet, but we've got two friendlies against them, and they're going to the World Cup, so it will be a good test for us to see where we're at. I know the coach personally very, very, very well. I've known him for 15 years since I've been in Australia, and he's turned the Philippines around very quickly, got them to a World Cup, and the challenge is for us to do something very similar here, try and get this lot to a World Cup.
Pryor added that the international friendlies and other trial matches would help him pick his first 11 for PNG's qualifier opener against Panama on February 19. Pryor said by the end of December, he will be selecting the final 23 women's squad for the qualifiers before they leave for New Zealand in January. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
PNG has renewed and extended its naming rights sponsorship to Athletics PNG for another 3 years. A MOU was signed between both organizations at the start of the 3-day PNG Air National Athletics Championships in Port Moresby, where hundreds of athletes are scheduled to compete. PNG Air Chief Commercial Officer Simon Pitt said they are happy to continue their support and look forward to working together to raise the profile of the sport in PNG. Athletics PNG President Tony Green thanked PNG Air for the sponsorship renewal, stating that it has been very important to them. The 61st PNG Air National Athletics Championships started on 9th December and runs through to Sunday the 11th of December at the Sir John Guy Stadium in Port Moresby. The championship features both track and field events and is open to the public. Croton Hela Wigman inspirational captain Valentine Culligan has set his sights on making it all the way to the 2023 PNG Hunters 30-man squad when the team is finalized after the Christmas-New Year break. Culligan, who was also part of the 2021-22 pre-season camp, however, due to studies, did not make the final squad.
Opportunities may only come once. For Wigman's captain Valentine Culligan, getting a second chance to make it back into the PNG Hunters training squad was a blessing and on merit after leading his team to another gutsy premiership title win in 2022. After foregoing such opportunities on several occasions in the past due to studies, the bulky Western Highlander has now reset his focus and goal to fight for a spot in the Hunters when the team is finalized after the Christmas-New Year break.
Now, for me personally, I've been preparing well for the last year because this year, 2020, I missed out on the 26-man squad, so I went back and then I prepared very well, so I think I'm moving forward well. For now, currently, I'm looking forward to finish my pre-season on a high note and get into the 26-man squad.
With his DDSL Cup experience, Culligan is also prepared to learn from Coach Stanley Teppan and senior Hunters boys to harness his skills and game techniques.
Now, with a couple of few experienced boys in the squad, they're really helpful in us. They help us a lot in basically in skills and some of the techniques that we use in games, where they are applying the techniques in this small little bit of defensive drills and attackings and like that. They're helping us a lot. So I really appreciate their effort in helping us.
The Wigman's inspirational skipper will add weight and aggression to the Hunters pack in 2023 if picked in the final squad. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
And that ends the news tonight. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent the transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water, cough or sneeze into your elbow, and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
The TV1 News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.